Is this on?
Perfect. And go.
I guess.
Just hang on. Okay.
Testing. 1, 2. Test.
Test.
You're not in line with me. We need to be shoulder to shoulder. Solder?
Solder to solder. Where are we going? Leha.
Oh yeah, the
Flower girl?
biblioteca is the library.
Library?
Not the discotheque.
Not the discotheque.
Which is what you thought that said.
That's a different thing. Nobody dancing in here. What are these?
Unless they dance into a good book.
Yep.
In silence. Because you gotta shush.
Sounds like a poster that should be on like a school library door or something.
Dancing to the sounds of words.
Yeah.
On a page.
Yeah.
That say nothing. Anyways, oh. Go, I guess.
Oh god, my volume.
Mine is casual listening volume.
There we go. So what are we doing today? Playing cards until we're flat out broke?
Maybe. Let's see.
Maybe.
Okay,
Maybe.
I don't think we need to be here. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
Nobody's wanting
cards.
conversation. Cards we already did.
Okay.
We can go. Yep, let's
Yep.
go. Make a
yep.
move.
Let's make a move. Bibli?
I think Le Hall is the flower
Yeah.
shop. The other place is the museum.
Mm-hmm.
So where'd you want to go?
To the library.
Whoa.
Here for a little light reading, are we?
Not quite, Sparrowson. I'm following the hunting beagle's advice.
Hunting beagle. Don't eat poison pork?
The other advice, that if we want to learn about a member of royalty, we should hit the library.
Oh, that makes sense. St. Falcon, I've been meaning to ask, since we're in a library and all, are you a classic literature fan, or do you prefer more modern works?
Reads
For squares!
I wonder what happens if you, say that all the time.
Let's-
But we haven't said it at all, so we can't start now.
Okay.
We already missed one.
Alright.
TBH, I do like modern works a little bit more.
Me
I
too.
find them easier to read and understand.
And to relate.
No, I relate to kings and queens quite well.
True.
I like modern novels. Have you read The Three Musketeers yet? It has heaps of romance, intrigue, and action. You would love it, Sparrowson.
Oh yeah, that would be modern to them right now. Don't patronize me, Falcon. Of course I've read The Three Musketeers. Despite its contrived narrative turns, I enjoyed the novel's scathing critique of our current socio-political climate.
Wow, that's quite an insightful review. Wait a minute, you just memorized that single sentence to sound well read, didn't you?
Maybe? Oh man.
Nathan.
Oh no. Am I taking this one?
We get a horse and we have to name it that.
Okay,
Or at least one of them.
I agree.
You want to take this guy?
Yeah. Would you, messieurs, mind lowering your voices? I can hear you squawking from the other side of the building.
My apologies, monsieur. We'll keep it down.
Wait, you're a librarian, aren't you? An astute observation. Yes, monsieur, I am the only quiet person in the library. I am most assuredly the librarian. Well, now that we have your attention, my friend wants to ask you something.
I do? Oh, right, I do. What can you tell us about the Spanish monarchy?
Indeed.
You seem like a scholarly, well-read individual. I'm sure you're up to date on geopolitical news and the like.
No, I don't need your praise. Spit out whatever imbecilic?
Yes.
imbecilic question is in the back of your throat?
Well, we understand that the Spanish throne is currently under dispute. Can you give us a brief rundown on who the contenders are? Contenders?
Continues. What a trivial question. Even the elementary school child can name the immediate heirs to every throne in Europe.
I'd wager it depends on what education system we're talking about.
Right.
Because it's definitely not mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for the sake of those children who slept through that class, can you refresh our memory?
Very well. Pay attention, because I'm not repeating myself. The current reigning monarch of Spain is Queen Regnant Isabella II of the House of Bourbon, daughter of King Ferdinand the Seventh. Upon her death, the crown would likely fall to her husband, King Consort Francis, Duke of Cadiz. Although it is certainly possible that an immediate family member could stake a claim. However, the Queen's position is currently being disputed by the Carlists, headed by the Count of Montemolin. I hope that answers your question.
Did you catch all of that, Sparrowson?
Not a word.
Monsieur, we're actually interested in a Prince Juan Carrero of Spain. I don't think I heard that name in your explanation.
The Prince? Juan Carrero. Is that what you said? Monsieur, I think you've been misinformed. There is no current Prince of Spain, and I'm not even sure Carrero is a real name. It's certainly no line of any Spanish monarchy.
How strange.
What does this mean, Falcon?
One thing is for sure, our client is not the Prince of Spain. Maybe he's a delunatic.
The lunatic.
Delusional lunatic, or perhaps he's involved us in some sort of con. We don't have long before the trial, but it may be in our interest to confront Prince Juan directly and get some answers.
Right. Are you two quite done chit-chatting?
What can you tell us about Don Quixote? I borrowed this book from a friend. What can you tell us about it?
Don Quixote of La Mancha. It's a classic. Everybody has read it. Yeah, everybody. But for those who haven't. I'm not gonna sit here and summarize a great work of literature for two imbeciles who are too lazy to read.
Nor would I expect you to, Monsieur. But what can you tell us about the physical book itself?
This particular book didn't come from any library, if that's what you're asking. See? There's no library stamp or card. I assume it was acquired from a bookshop, a French bookshop, if the French translation and publishing information wasn't a giveaway.
I see. Thank you.
Did you have any other questions, or can I get back to work?
That is all. Don't worry, Monsieur. I think we're done here. Thank you for your time.
Then I bid you good day. I said good day. A new day.
Whoa. That's all we had to do to finish that day.
Guess so.
So we went there.
Yeah. We can go back and talk to... what's his name? Or... try to gather more info.
Hover over the... well, shit. I was gonna say, if we can figure out how many days we have left, we can figure out where to go.
Oh, I think it's 5.
5 left?
Yeah.
That seems inaccurate.
I mean... pretty sure Sparrowson said 6 when we were talking to the fox.
Yeah. But I don't remember if it was 1 day or 2 that passed while we were out. Or God forbid 3. But
I don't remember.
it's probably a good idea to go talk to him about his non-princehood.
His non-princehood. You unprince?
You again. Visiting hours are over. Come back later. I have no time for your quibbling, Monsieur. Stand aside. You can't talk to me like that. I most certainly can. We have reason to believe that you are housing a suspect under false pretenses. That is in direct violation of statutes 204-B and 488-C of the French Criminal Code of Justice.
Whoa.
Failure to comply with our request may result in you, yes you, monsieur, being held directly responsible for any consequential legal action. Alright, no need to break out the legalese on me. I'll go open a cell.
Legal.
Can't go anywhere with you.
Wow, Falcon, how did you memorize those criminal codes?
Memorize. Come on, Sparrowson. Learn how to bluff.
Easy. Ah, Senor Falcon. It is so good to see you again. You have some good news about my case, I hope.
Confront politely?
Yeah.
Listen, Juan. In order to maximize our chances of a successful trial, I need to know every bit of information. I can't work with half-truths. If you tell me one thing and the prosecution's evidence tells me another, we're both in trouble.
I'm afraid I don't quite follow, senor.
Do you want me to spell it out? I know you are not the Prince of Spain. I know your name is not Juan Guerrero. Blech. I keep,
That's
getting
hard.
stuck.
Yeah. Where is this coming from? I assure you, senor, that I am who I claim to be.
If you want your trial to be a farce, then you don't need my help. Come, Sparrowson, we're leaving.
Wait. Calm yourself, Monsieur Falcon. I will reveal all. Did you just say, Monsieur? What happened to your Spanish accent? Oh, I gotta switch accent now. Your suspicions are well placed. Juan Carado is not my real name, and I am not a Spanish prince. That was just a persona I concocted for the purpose of getting arrested.
I think you might need to change, because I think that's the judge's voice.
That was the judge's voice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Dang.
So what is your real name would be a good start. What is your real name?
My name is...
Prince Juan.
What's in a name? It's just an empty label, a vapid reflection of who we really are. Today I'm Juan Carado, Prince of Spain. Tomorrow I may be Bruno Rayer, a pauper living under a bridge of the Seine. But that doesn't change who I am or what I do.
That didn't really answer my question.
No, I suppose it didn't. But you're a smart bird, Monsieur Falcon. I suspect that you already know my real name. Oh. Nope. Page 44 seems to be missing, huh?
Is it Don Quixote?
Yeah. Sure.
You are Don Quixote.
Yeah, that's pretty funny, Monsieur Falcon. Yes, I suppose I am Don Quixote, in the non-literal sense as you are. All of us seem to be jousting imaginary giants nowadays.
That's very poetic, but I'm still left in the dark.
So you are. Was there something else you wanted to know, Monsieur Falcon?
Why would you want to get arrested?
You're putting me in a difficult position, Monsieur. If I tell you the full story, I would be putting someone else in danger. How about this? I'll tell you a story. I like stories. There was a girl, a mademoiselle, who was in a great deal of debt.
Everyone has debt these days, monsieur.
Indeed. But this particular mademoiselle was indebted to a very powerful man, and that man wished to collect. The mademoiselle had no means of paying, so the man offered her a deal. Murder this man, and I will forget what you are owed. Refuse, and I will reap what I am owed from your parents. With no alternative options, the mademoiselle accepted. Whoops. But another man, a gallant knight with foolish, archaic notions of chivalry, heard the mademoiselle's story. The knight knew that the murder was inevitable, but he saw a way to take the fall in the mademoiselle's place. Do you understand what I'm saying, monsieur?
I have no idea what you're on about. To be honest, I'm completely lost.
That's unfortunate. I thought I made the message fairly clear. Well, it doesn't matter. Let me give you a piece of advice, Monsieur Falcon. Sometimes the problem doesn't lie with the one on trial. Sometimes the problem lies with the justice system itself.
I'm still lost.
Me too. Mon Dieu, this is hopeless. Why don't we talk about something else?
That's all. I don't have any more questions for you, Juan. I think we've learned enough. Learned all we can right now.
Really? I don't feel that we've learned very much. Oh, Monsieur Falcon, before I forget, could you find Mousy and ask him whether the birds have successfully flown south for the winter?
Whether the birds have flown south? What is that? Some sort of code?
Something like that. But rest assured, Monsieur, that this does directly pertain to the case.
If we have time, I'll be sure to let Mousy know. Let's make a move, Sparrowson. Trial day is approaching.
Right.
Is it gonna let us know when that is?
Please.
Are we supposed to keep track?
Oh boy. Okay, what's next?
We should talk to the flower girl.
Okay. Crunch. The pair arrive at the Hall Market. Vendors and buskers, performers and thieves, burgeois, burgess, and peasants all bustle from place to place.
Oh, yeah.
He.
I was just like, the... Prince Juan said that he met a flower girl here. Sign, I think he said her name was?
Yeah,
Signy?
something like that. There's a swan with flowers over there. Do you think that's her?
I think so. It's possible she knows the murderer, or even that she is the murderer herself, so we should probably act with tact and finesse.
Excuse me, Mademoiselle Flower Lady, would we like a word?
Tact, Sparrowson. Tact. We have been over this.
Oh, she's pretty.
Good day, monsieurs. Messieurs, are you interested in purchasing a flower?
Yes, I wish to purchase a rose from a lady.
I'm afraid that I am out of roses. I sold my last one a week ago. Perhaps you would be satisfied with a chrysanthemum instead.
'Tis a beautiful flower from a fair maiden.
Please don't mind Sparrowson. He fell out of his nest as a baby and has said dumb things ever since.
Hey.
Let me introduce myself. I am J.J. Falcon, defense attorney. Are you Mademoiselle Signy? Sign?
That's right. Catherine Marie Sign. I suppose you're here to ask about the royal assassination attempt.
How did you know?
I'm no fool, monsieur. I know a rose I sold was used as a murder weapon. To be honest, I am surprised it has taken so long for someone to directly question me.
The Parisian police seem to have a habit of missing obvious leads, so do you mind if we ask you a couple of questions?
Business is slow. Please, ask away.
Who bought your last rose?
Mm-hmm.
Mademoiselle, you mentioned that you sold your last rose a week ago. Who did you sell it to?
The person who bought the rose. I did not catch his name, but he was a charming red fox.
Sounds like our one.
Fox means two things.
I met him around a week ago, on the 6th. We talked for a little while, about the usual things, you know, like everyone seems to be in debt these days. He bought a rose and left. I hear that the fox is on trial, but to be honest, monsieur, I don't think he's guilty.
Oh, why is that?
Well, actually, never mind. It is just a gut feeling.
No, it's not.
Pressure.
Pressure.
Mademoiselle, it just so happens we're defending this particular fox in the court diocese?
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
Diocese?
Court d'essai?
Court diocese? I don't know. If you have something to say that could prove his innocence, now would be the time to let us know.
I am sorry, messieurs. I cannot.
Wait! Mademoiselle Sign! Wait up! Damn.
Nice display of Tact and finesse, Falcon. You scared her off.
The Swan obviously knows something crucial about this case. We need to get to the bottom of whatever it is.
Agreed, but I don't think she'll be in the mood to tell us anything else. I know. I know. Why don't we try acting with a little more tact and finesse next time?
Hush. I'm gonna fucking punch you.
Spicy sparrow son. Spicy son. Occasionally, special cinematic scenes marked by an exclamation mark will pop up on the map screen. These cinematic scenes are only available for 1 day before disappearing, but they take no time to visit.
Oh.
Their viewing is entirely optional.
Whoa.
Well, we gotta do it.
So, yeah. Ledoux.
Ooh, mysteries.
That means wolf.
What does?
Lou.
It does?
Loup. Yes.
Uh-huh, you're right. Word of the royal assassination attempt has spread. The proletariats grow confident. The burgesy are cowering. It won't be long before we have rioting. And then, a revolution. Revolution, huh? Hmm. Should we check any of the other places that don't take a day?
I would love to be able to go through our inventory and see if we have anything to look at that we haven't looked at, like that book.
Right.
But alas.
See if I can... Yeah. Major Hell took a rose from Prince Juan. Thorns were the rose.
The thorns were the rose.
The thorns of the rose were supposedly coated in poison.
Who is dyslexic now?
Yeah. Oh yes, page 44 seems to be missing.
Whoa.
Should we go back to the library?
I mean, I guess.
Hmm.
If you think it'll be worth it.
I haven't looked at these in a while.
Oh yeah, we have not. Delusional artist and photographer. Some would describe Robitio with the H word. That's right. You know the word.
H word. Hat?
I was gonna say hawk, but like, nah. One of the longest serving judges in France, Judge Maxime is known for being attentive and even-handed.
Good.
A stuttering and jumpy prosecutor who bumbles through cases doing on nothing but sheer dumb luck.
Yeah, 'cause
Rabbing time.
you got rabbit's foot.
A grumpy war vet turned police inspector. This guy is as strict and law-abiding as they come. This dodo is the motherly landlady and manager of Le Canard Joyeux.
Yeah, she's a dodo. Nice.
Oh. Small, soft-spoken assistant. Oh yeah, we have to talk to Mousy. The flamboyant Prince of Spain on trial for the murder of Major Howell and conspiracy to kill the king. A royal guard who was killed in the Louvre's Grand Gallery, allegedly by a rose handed to him by Prince Juan.
Whoops. Ah, so there's actually a picture of him.
Aw, he is just doggo.
Yeah.
Hunting beagle, he seems like a bit of a gun nerd. Parrot with a big mouth, big hat, and big attitude.
Indeed.
Two tavern dwellers who seem to enjoy nothing more than drinking, playing cards, and bickering over nothing. Swan who works as a flower seller in the Hall Market. Soft-spoken, what is she hiding? Arrogant ass. I mean...
Yeah. It's a mule.
Who works at the local library. It's okay, I can call him an ass when I'm being literal.
Rules.
That just caught me off guard. I was just like...
Ass. Let's go back here real quick.
I suppose.
See what happens. The two fools have returned. What can I help you, messieurs, with today? Need to know about the population of Timbuktu, perhaps? Or do you want a rundown of every character in Twelfth Night?
Actually, why did I come here? I've already learned everything I wanted to know.
Maybe you wanted to take out a book?
Don't say silly things, Sparrowson. Come on, we have work to do.
Okay.
Okay. Well, how do we talk to Mousy?